Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Good News Week. And the big news? Now, we don't usually talk about opinion pieces in the paper. It's something we don't do. But Rory Gibson from the Courier Mail, you've gone too far, mate. This fella actually believes the world would be a better place if we stopped using the chant, Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Rory, 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 woi, woi, woi. He says the chant means other countries perceive us as a nation of jingoistic bogans. Bogans? In Australia? Where? As a slogan, Aussie, 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 oi, 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 says everything that needs to be said. We're Australian. There are several of us. And oi. Unlike the national anthem and Waltzing Matilda, the chant is perfect for Aussie sports fans. It's catchy. It's impossible to sing out of tune, and you only need to remember 1.5 words. We're a nation of criminals and refugees trying to survive in a harsh land stolen from people who know a lot better. I mean, what do you want, a sonnet? Aussie, 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 hey, nonny, nonny, hey. Beneficious landscape, my heart yearns unto thee. May your resplendence spur your citizens to lofty heights of both spirit and deed. Oi, oi, oi. Most recently, our mighty chant was heard ringing out through the Vatican as Mary MacKillop was canonised. And fair enough, that Latin shit was boring as. And it wasn't disrespectful. It wasn't disrespectful. The Benedict's a wanker clap. That was disrespectful. Your attention just for a second, this is big. After years of speculation, Bert from Sesame Street has ignited fresh debate about his sexuality after hinting on Twitter that he's gay. Well, as gay as you can be when your genitals are made of felt. So Bert's gay. Oh my God, next they'll be telling us the Cookie Monster really enjoys cookies. Nor will it be a surprise to the puppeteer, who's had his hand up Bert's backside since 1969. Yes, it's not just counting that Bert enjoys backwards. I'm not even sure I know what that means. This all started after Bert posted a message about the recent remake of The A-Team. He compared his hair to Mr. T's, saying mine is a little more Mo, a little less Hawk. Mo, of course, is shorthand for homosexual. Wait till Mr. T finds out he has a homosexual on his head. I pity the fool! Now, I, for one, I don't know about you, I didn't know Mo was slang for homosexual. I always thought it meant moustache. But that's the last time I tell anyone I'm grooming my Mo. But he's not the only one to come out of the Sesame Street closet. Mr. Snuffleupagus has admitted that he likes to snuffle up against other snuffleupa guys. And Elmo has indicated he's ready to go further than just tickling. Not to mention Tickle Me Homo and the Cocky Monster. Personally, I hope Bert is gay. Otherwise, the only homosexual role model kids will have is Bob the Builder. Sadly, Bert can't come out of the closet just yet. Charlie Sheen's outside and he's throwing furniture. And that's the good news.
It's good news week. Someone dropped the bomb somewhere contaminating the atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's good news week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. It's good news week.
No.
It's good news week.
Good. Thank you, good evening. Tonight, proud, brave, funny and drunk, the sweet embrace of Claire Hooper! The case against intelligent design, Akmal Saleh. An enormously experienced journalist, accomplished media commentator, and recently described in the social pages as a glamour girl.
What's that?
Sarah Wilson. Glamour girl.
Like that.
And they're taking aim at the cuddly bear, Mr. Mikey Robbins. The delightful dipstick, Julia Morris. Julia Morris. And from the UK, actor, writer and international stand-up star, the clown lover, Gordon Southern. Gordon. First time in the show, Gordon.
It is, yes.
Excited?
Very excited. I was in the neighbourhood.
Oh, OK.
I was in Dubai.
Yes. What's it like in Dubai? Is it good for comedy in Dubai?
It's lovely. It's a bit hot. Yeah, you learn things in Dubai. Red tap means hot. Blue tap means fucking hot as well. I tried to go outside. That was a mistake. My ball bag. Just a hairy paste smeared down the inside of my right leg.
I'm so glad we've moved to 9:30. Really am. Well, so it's uncomfortable for a gent.
It's too hot.
Too hot. And Lady Julia Morris?
Yes, indeed.
How do we find you tonight? You well? You happy?
Way too well. There's only 2 weeks left of my film festival, the JMO Fest. Of course, where a mask of my face is featured in an up to 3-minute long film, downloaded from my website. And the prizes are extraordinary, and it's all going well. And there's been over 25 entries.
25? That's extraordinary.
That's a lot of it. That's people filming it and then cutting it, and then there's been over 80 photographs put in because there's a stills sort of section as well.
Right.
So I'm murdering people and I'm robbing people, and I'm in so many films. I'm so Hollywood right now. I'm hot. And then we're having a massive screening night to raise money for breast cancer on the 13th of December. So I'm expecting everybody here to come along and do 5. Yeah, or not. And just me and a couple of films. So I think it'll be a lovely evening for us all, and terrific.
Good. And you're going back to LA at any time soon?
In mid-December, I'll be hurtling back to LA, but only when I'm thin enough for them to let me back in the country again. Because if you're chubby, they don't let you in. If you're another nationality other than American, which obviously you can get straight in if you are.
And if you have a drug conviction.
Oh, yes, well, that stopped me the first time, sure, but the second time I just tick the no box and you go straight through.
How are you, Akmal? You well?
I'm very good, yes.
What are you up to?
I just, 2 weeks ago, I went on a bike tour. You know, it's a 3-day bike tour. And
Do you wear Lycra?
No, I just wear shorts where my ball bag just hangs out.
Oh.
Oh, it looked like some bizarre 3-headed monster.
Oh, look, yeah. When it comes up near my ears, it does, yeah. I look like a testicle Mickey Mouse kind of thing. But no, let me tell you this very quick story.
Oh, please
no,
don't.
Please. Wait, I don't know if you've ever been to one of those. You ride all day and then you camp at night. And on the second day, I was there with my friend, and they got this big, like a lost and found section, right? And we were walking at night during the day, and we found this.
Okay, so far,
No, just wait.
Nothing has made sense.
It's almost right. But if you wait till the end, it all will make sense. And we found this rusty egg beater, and so my friend Dominic went to. Shut up! Just wait. See, they make it longer.
I'm listening.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. And so my friend Dominic took it to the lost and found and said, as a joke, said, maybe someone lost this rusty egg beater, I'm handing it in. And then 10 minutes later, I went in and I said, hi, I was just wondering if someone handed in a rusty egg beater. And the woman goes, yeah, I've got it. And she went and got it and gave it to me. And I looked at it and said, no, that's not mine. And it's something, it's funny, but my life is just so pointless.
Who eats rusty eggs?
My girlfriend.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Can that be the last mention of any genitalia that we managed to get into the show? Sarah, how are you? You look delightful.
Oh, thank you. I'm really good, really good. Yeah, I've been filming a new show.
Oh, and what is this show?
It's called Eat Yourself Sexy. Yeah.
I've tried. It's impossible.
Is that Eat Yourself Sexy, or is it...
Well, there's
I would watch that if it was Eat Yourself Sexy. Whoa, you're a contortionist, surely. That's a skill.
We've put the comma in the right place.
Oh, okay.
In the title. But yeah, so there's eat yourself stupid or eat yourself to oblivion, and then there's eat yourself sexy. So we take everyday Australian women who eat twisties for breakfast and think banana bread's a way of eating fruit, and get them out of their tracksuit pants and their baby doll dresses, and hopefully get them having sex with their husbands again.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. And Gordon, you'd know about this because the UK version is quite popular, isn't it?
Oh.
But we talk a lot about poo.
Well, there's a UK version with a woman who... You're very glamorous. There's a woman in Britain, she's called Gillian McKee. She's like a little ginger witch
Yeah,
thing.
the strutter.
And she's Scottish. And oh, let me have a look at your poo. And she goes through people's poo. Oh, you're not very healthy. You're looking at people's poo, woman. You're not healthy.
But my job description doesn't include sifting through
No
people's
rummaging
shit,
around.
thank God.
Waste. Good.
Just the food that they're eating.
I didn't think we could get lower than the old ball sacks.
Can you actually read the future by going through people's poo?
No, you can read the past.
We begin tonight with Newsflash, team versus team against the clock to get our buzz going. Hoopers, we have for you. What is Madonna about to open?
Oh, dear God.
I don't think she's ever closed them.
Come on.
No, a gym. Gyms.
Yeah, and I think it's called, I read about this the other day, hard candy.
Thank you very much. 5 points to take you into the game. What has American singer Kanye West done to his bottom row of teeth?
He instead of getting a grill like all the modern young people do, where it's like I think he's put like diamonds in his teeth.
All I can say is classy.
It is nice. It is nice.
And it's the only way. It's the only way he can make it even more tasteful when he butts into people's acceptance speeches.
It is nice. He just seems like such a lovely guy. I would like to stab him.
Are we right?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Zoo Magazine got into trouble recently for a tribute to Mary MacKillop. What did it consist of?
It was a rare photo of Mary MacKillop pashing on with Mother Teresa.
Oh, stop. Stop you.
It was like a saint on saint action.
Stop it. Stop, you monster, you horrible, cruel,
Was it called
vicious...
St. Mary Mac's Holy Racks or something like that? Like, it's hideous.
Yeah, thank you.
Lingerie spread.
What for? I don't understand it. I don't understand. You know, I came out of retirement as a Catholic for the day, and I spoke with a lot of authority about our beautiful Mary. I was educated by the Brown Josephs, the 13 years of all-girls Catholic private school education, therefore making me a bit of a goer. But Mary wasn't like that. So take the photo of me, I'll show you, but I don't understand why they would do that to Mary. It's not right, people.
Not right. Thank you very much for that comment.
But before we go any further, Sarah, you've told me this story before.
Oh, yeah. I've got a bit in common with St Mary. I also got approached to be on the cover with my Norks out on Zoom magazine. At the time, I had to put out to the editor that I was actually old enough to be his readership's mother, which kind of took a bit of a turn for the worse, actually, because he actually offered me more money based on that. So it went out, I think we got up to about 20,000 abreast.
20,000? Jeez,
yeah.
Imagine if you were a cat.
I'll do it.
I'm rethinking it, but the only thing is with the cover, on one half of the cover, they'd have to have the cover a little bit longer.
OK, NASA is looking for volunteers to fly to Mars. What's the main drawback about the trip?
It's Mars.
No, they don't get to come back.
Thank you very much. That's it.
Also, too, I think on the flight next to you, you're seated next to Akmal.
I'm sitting next to Akmal. I'm finding it really nice.
It is beautiful. Yeah.
I'm finding it extra nice. Can you put your glasses on, just for a minute? Look at that.
I bring these just in case I get a bit confused.
That's a really hot Woody Allen. I wish I was an 18-year-old Korean girl.
You would have loved me when I was 12 and I used to wear glasses just like this, but with an eye patch.
Oh, wow.
For a year and a half when I was 12.
Were you a pirate?
Hello to everybody at Sutton Primary who used to tease me for that.
Yeah. Sucked in. Losers. I got him for
Yeah,
you.
she's sitting next to Akmal now.
Look how far she's come.
OK, the last one is open to anybody.
Wow.
So's Madonna.
In America, a Tiger Woods lookalike is suing a Tiger Woods mistress. Why?
Oh, wait, because she made a sex tape with him and she hasn't paid him.
He hasn't paid her.
He hasn't paid her. No one got paid. Or late. Or he did it with Tiger Woods and his missus found out. No. Yeah, he did a sex tape with...
Yes, with Tiger Woods' mistress. And what's his issue? He's taken issue with it.
She's pretending it was Tiger.
Thank you very much. I'm going to give you a point. I'm going to give them 4 points.
Well, excuse me, I would have assumed that was, that everyone would assume he was Tiger.
Oh, well, I'll assume you get all the answers right then, shall I? If that's how we're going to play the game. Is that how we're playing the game now?
Okay, look,
I'll assume I understood what you were meaning.
Oh, look, for heaven's sake, you...
You're like this with Trivial Pursuit. You're like this with Monopoly. You can't assume you know what the cake is.
Right. Jesus Christ, I turned you down once.
It's just the wet tea. Oh, I don't know. The Hooper team now on a brilliant 19 points. And let's just assume that the Robbins team are on 16 points.
All right.
Coming up, Crazy Naked Madness. During the break, as we painted Mr. Murdoch's house, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Hooper, Saleh and Wilson have a measuring device.
Yes.
Measures steaminess or frigidity. Please make it not frigid.
Okay.
It looks surreal.
Oh, it stayed on.
Akmal.
Now I've been doing this. Now watch this.
Fruit?
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
So
fruit?
I'm gonna juggle an egg, an apple, and a bowling ball. And this is very difficult because they're all different colours. Watch this. I'm gonna eat one of them. Here we go. I haven't done this.
Not the
since...
bowling ball.
Yeah, the bowling ball. Watch this. Here we go. You ready?
Akmal, Saleh!
You know what was... Would anyone like an apple?
His nose.
You know what was great about that?
For 3 whole minutes, he wasn't talking. Do the trick again, Akmal.
That looked like the start of the weirdest kids' party of all time.
But he used to do it with a bowling ball. One of them was seriously a bowling ball.
Yeah, and an egg and an apple.
How do you grab the bowling ball?
With your hand very tightly.
And you have to make sure you didn't eat the bowling ball.
Yeah, I'm not a fuckwit, Sarah.
Just for a moment of objectivity here, I'm not quite sure if you can make that statement.
I can prove it in court.
Finally, we have this.
Oh, yes, I'm really excited about introducing this man because he was my first crush when I was 4.
Oh,
4 years old. Were you 4?
I wasn't 4, but...
I think when Hickory Dickory Dock, the album came out with Play School, and it had this song on it, I'm a train, I'm a took a train. Does anyone remember that song?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I still make love to that song.
Yeah. Well, I had a massive crush on this man.
He's not just hot, he's remained hot, he's still hot. He's just...
Well, let's put him to the test.
It's John Waters, and he's about to sing I'm the Walrus.
John Waters. Hey. Oh, before you...
There's a bear in there.
How's Offspring going? You're a wonderful
Great,
minute.
great,
Have you seen
thank
Offspring?
Yeah, it's a real pleasure to get some nice, intelligent, witty and charming scripts to do. So,
It is, it's a great show.
That's what it's all
It sort of
about.
makes up for us, really, doesn't it?
My mother and I went to your first ever, the first ever incarnation of Looking Through a Glass Onion.
Yeah.
In Perth, back at His
Fantastic.
Majesty's.
Fantastic. The Regal
Yeah,
in
we'll come
Perth.
again.
Yeah.
You're doing the show again? You're doing Looking Through a Glass Onion
Yeah,
again?
we're well, it's 30 years since John Lennon died. He would have been 70 on December the 8th.
Wow.
6 years since we've done the show, and there's people out there who still want to see it. We'll still do it.
At the Sydney Opera House.
At the Sydney Opera House, yeah. Starts on November the 30th.
Good to have
Have you seen the show about Ringo? No one's gone to see that.
No.
Can't sell a ticket.
Because he's in it.
Because he's actually in it.
So do you have a clue for us, John?
Yes, I do. It goes like this. I am he as you are, he as you are,
Looking through a glass onion. It's coming back. John Waters. And Robbins, Morris and Southern have a beloved children's character.
I'm supposed to be Ronald McDonald, but do I look more like Fatty Vorton on a bender?
Okay, we also have...
We have a delicious feast of food. They're all really starving. Oh, food.
And finally we have this.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. I wish it was me and John Waters going to the chapel of love.
Our clever boys and girls will solve those great mysteries a little later. Now we head into the world of What's the Story? Claire, Akmal, Sarah, crank it up.
Oh,
what's
contains
that?
caffeine.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
For children.
Oh, who's that? I don't know.
Oh, that's that guy that they trawl out whenever there's something about drugs and he talks.
What's going on there?
Mother on tap.
I think the clues...
Sounds like a creepy website.
Yeah, it
Mother on tap.
that mother thing, isn't it? Like, why would you call an energy drink mother and then put, like, kind of heavy metal graffiti writing on the can? I don't get it.
Yeah.
I think you meant to assume it's mother.
No, because if it was your mother, you pulled the drink and it would say something like, "Go home, brush your teeth, get to bed." That would be if real mother, or it would be, it would be made from milk, like from out of straight milk.
Well, I tell you what, people would go to that bar.
Oh yeah, I would.
Would you like me to answer the question?
Yes, please.
All right. I think it's... before he goes any further with the breast milk thing.
Is that what he
I'll
was
just
saying?
think about it in my
I
head.
know, I could hear it ticking over that time. Well, I think it's in New South Wales. They've been putting that energy drink mother on tap, and I think the New South Wales government is trying to ban it because it's too much caffeine.
Yeah, because it's dangerous. Like if you're at the end of the night, say, going home and you're going at 65 kilometres an hour and you don't have a vehicle, then you've had too much caffeine.
The one great thing about alcohol is that it has a built-in off switch. When you've had too much, you stop,
vomit.
right? You just stop. You go sleepies. You may be at home, you may not, but the point is you're no longer bashing other people. And so, if you drink caffeine as well, you actually are awake and still waving your hands around long after you've got the capacity to form new memories.
Yeah,
Right? You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
Like trying to kill a cockroach. Boom! And then it's still going.
Actually, I tell you who I feel sorry for with this plague, I'll call them, of caffeine drinks. Kebab shops. Because no one whacked off their face on caffeine wants a kebab.
Or anything. No, I used to share a house, and this is a true story.
You lived with other people?
I lived with other people, yeah. They lived with me. We shared in a very loving way. But this guy he was a truck driver, and he used to drink like 4 Red Bulls and then take like 5 caffeine tablets, and then nothing would happen for about 10 minutes, and then suddenly he'd go, "Fuck it, I think I'll drive to Perth." It's very dangerous. It's terrible.
Okay, Beck. You've got it right, basically.
Yeah.
A little bit more information would be nice, but it doesn't matter. Following calls for a national debate, pubs across Australia could soon be banned from selling high caffeine energy drinks on tap. That's right, the solution to alcohol-related violence driving under the influence of alcohol and alcohol poisoning is to ban mixers. By having energy drinks on tap, patrons don't see the warnings on the can about overconsumption. Sure, it's written on the tap, but who's going to read that when there are light bulbs you could be punching? The beauty of mixing energy drinks with alcohol is you're not likely to wake up in a pool of your own vomit. The downside is you'll be fully awake for the whole pool vomiting experience. Oh, yes. Oh, nice. Thank you, thank you.
Very nice.
Mikey, Julia Gordon, keep still.
Okay.
Ooh, it's not Mary McKillop.
No, that's not Mary McKillop either.
Those shoes don't fit it.
That's definitely not Mary McKillop.
What is she doing?
She's cutting hair.
Have I all of a sudden got X-ray vision? I'm not seeing through that top, am I? She doesn't have a top on. Is that right?
No shit, Sherlock.
So you go in, you say, just a little off the top, please. Wallop. There it goes.
Gordon's basically right. There's been very not, around the corner from my place is a novelty hairdressers, not like that, definitely. Which I specialise in kids' haircuts, so they've got ponies and aeroplanes that the kids can sit and get their haircut. And so they've decided that, if we're going to have haircuts for kids and we've got haircuts for, why don't we have haircuts for men who haven't seen bosoms for a while?
Well, you know that thing that they wrap around you to stop the hair from falling on you? Yeah. How long do you think it would take before that turns into a tent? And people walking by looking, they go, wow, those topless girls are selling camping equipment.
The latest trend, they've already opened one, and it looks like there's going to be a lot more. Topless hairdressing salons, obviously for blokes.
Thank you very much. Obviously for blokes? I might take points away from that. Why obviously for blokes? Why couldn't a woman get a haircut?
Exactly.
In fact, I'd be more than happy if a woman got a haircut. Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, it's not even my thing, but I'd have a go at it.
You wouldn't mind?
Would you get your colouring done? Just the tips.
Just when you thought there were no good ideas left, Australia's first topless hairdressing salon has opened on Oxford Street in Sydney.
Gee, what a strange place to open it, really.
I know, yes, for all those straight men on Oxford Street, because there's so many of them.
The salon is called Hot Cuts because big tits in your face failed to get council approval. But while topless hairdressers might seem appealing at first, by the end of the day, breasts covered with hair can be a little off-putting. Detractors say the women are being exploited, but it's actually a stepping stone into a lucrative long-term career in the bosom-oriented follicle management sector. The Hoopers are now on 29 points, the Robinsons 26 points. Up next, Clash of the Titans. This is the mighty battle called Clash of the Titans. Akmal, Saleh, Julia Morris.
Oh.
Join me out front, please.
All right.
These two damaged warriors will face each other on the field of general knowledge. First in gets the points. And remember, your names are your buzzers.
Wow.
Let's check them now. Akmal.
Akmal!
That is the first one that has sounded like a buzzer.
Akmal!
And Julia?
Yeah, J-Mo.
That's a speaker.
No, it's a modern young person's moniker, like J-Lo, but it's...
Right.
Yeah.
And why do you need high heels when you're standing next to me? Why? What is that, extra humiliation? Or?
No.
Can you see his ball patch?
Yeah.
That's right. It looks, from where she is, it looks like a full moon. Yes.
Shall we begin?
Are we
you
mad
ready?
if we don't?
You're
No, go on.
sparring already. I like it. It's a bit sort of, it's a bit feisty, isn't
Well,
it?
we've been madly in love for years, the two of us. We started doing stand-up comedy together back in the late 60s. We've just been heaven ever since.
With Hendrix, remember?
Yeah, oh, those are the days.
yeah.
I had the dreadlocks.
Yeah, and you got me onto heroin. Remember that? I remember.
Here we go.
Yes.
After arguments, threats, negotiations and bribes, which film will now be shot in New Zealand?
Oh!
J-Mo.
J-Mo!
Line!
OK, I'm going to deduct points for Mikey being your buzzer.
You have to remember J-Mo.
It's the sort of the first one of the Lord of My Ring series, and it's the little hobbit.
Thank you very much. You do have it right, J-Mo.
So Auckland is Auckland. Oh, great. It's wordplay, people. We've done it. It's over.
Which Middle Eastern leader has happily admitted to receiving plastic bags full of money from Iran?
That's Hamid Karzai.
Thank you.
And it's not very sensible plastic. I mean, he doesn't recycle, obviously, the idiot.
And he said he got it from like all sorts of different countries, but he said, I was just happy to take the cash, but aren't we all?
Yeah, you and Hamid Karzai.
Yeah, well,
like
that's me over here, but because I'm a lady, obviously, I'd have no...
Yeah, you'd be in the kitchen.
I'd be dead.
No, because of the culture. I'm not... don't blame me, blame Islam.
Please don't anyone blame Islam.
Don't blame Islam.
Don't blame Islam.
We love Islam and we love Muslim people and they're very progressive and their women are free to do whatever they want.
Oh, I'm really scared.
That's right. Julia told me to say that.
I know. Do you reckon if anyone will know it was me if I do that?
No. Don't be scared, Julia.
All right.
I'm very connected with the Muslim community.
Excellent.
They know I'm joking. They got a...
Yeah, jokes.
You know, especially extremist Muslim. They got the best sense of humour. They do. They'll laugh that off, don't they?
We've got to move on. We've got to move on.
Who is the boss of the Virgin Group?
Oh, Julian J-Mo.
Julian?
Why can I not remember my own name? It is Richard Branson.
Thank you very much.
Branson.
Oh, yeah.
Who is the Federal Minister for Defence?
What's
your buzzer, Akmal?
Oh, no. I am saying Akmal, but I'm saying it in Arabic.
So basically, every time you walk down a street in Cairo, you think people are calling out your name.
Yeah, it sounds like they're coughing, but they're saying Akmal. Akmal Saleh. It means complete.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Like you complete
So
me.
Akmal means complete, so Saleh means cockhead.
I was going to say dickhead, but...
Do you know what his name is, baby?
Hey, wait a second.
Oh, sorry.
Stephen...
Do you know what his name is, baby?
Stephen Smith?
Thank you very much, Akmal Saleh. Do you want to just check your buzzers to make sure they're right?
J-Mo. Do it again, because we're...
I'll do a campaign.
You get the hairdresser on Oxford Street.
Yeah. I got my haircut. I didn't hear a thing.
Which teen heartthrob singer is about to release a unisex fragrance called My World?
Buzz J-Mo. Justin Bieber.
Thank you very much, Justin Bieber.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear any more from him, though.
But can I ask something, Paul? Everyone's got these fragrance, like Nicole Kidman's got a perfume, for example. Does it actually smell like Nicole Kidman?
Don't know.
Did she give a sample or something? Or does it smell? You know what? Because I'm gonna release my own perfume. It's Essence of Akmal. And if you want to break up with someone, you just give him Essence of Akmal. You'll never see him again.
I'm pretty sure you release your own perfume a lot.
Well, I'm releasing it as we speak.
What happened to this show? What happened?
Went to 9:30, sweetheart. Akmal, if you get this, you will tie.
Yes?
Yikes.
I believe.
Oh, I'm going to go off like a thrupney banger, baby. I'm ready.
All right.
Let's go.
Which 7-time winner of the Tour de France is coming to Australia?
The man with the one testicle.
He is.
Lance Armstrong.
Thank you very much. He has it. Please thank Akmal Saleh and Julia Morris. Forget flashy sports cars. According to new research from the UK, there's a new sign that a man is going through a midlife crisis. He buys a bicycle. Because nothing says, hello, ladies, like an aging, sweaty bloke in Lycra having a coronary. And nothing impresses a woman like telling her you'll give her a bell and then being able to go, bring, bring. Although it's much harder to root some hot, young, blonde thing in the back of your bicycle. But I can assure you, not impossible.
You know, when I was 145 kilos and working as a clown, I had a unicycle. And we lost it.
Them now on 37 points, them on 34 points, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up, what would an idiot say? This is the often confusing thing we call What Would an Idiot Say? Sarah Wilson, Gordon Southern. Come and be confused.
Are you going to wear your glasses? I've got glasses. Should we wear glasses?
Hey, let's have glasses off.
Can I wear your glasses?
Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
And then... you should probably do that. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Sexy and scientific.
I'm going to ask Sarah and Gordon some questions taken from real TV quiz shows. All the answers are wrong, but one was actually given by a contestant. All they have to do is identify that answer. Does that make sense?
You've got to be smart to actually play this game, don't you? Because if you were stupid, you wouldn't follow those instructions.
Exactly.
Are you
They're tricky.
following?
No. Yes. So, double
Are you
wrong.
ready? Yeah, it's a double wrong.
Double wrong.
Question 1. In which country is Mount Everest? Scotland? Everestan? Or Mordor? Sarah, Gordon, what would an idiot say?
Well, I don't know if an idiot would necessarily be a big Lord of the Rings fan, so they probably wouldn't say Mordor.
Oh, you're far too kind to the nerd.
It's a very big book.
So, no. See, I'm thinking the middle one, Everestan, because there's so many former Soviet republics that you can lose track. There's, you know, Latvia, Estonia, Belarus, WrestleMania. I think that's one. You know, if you list them all, you go, that's not even a country, that's just something a magician might say. Where are you from again? Azerbaijan. Wasn't Harry Potter a prisoner of you? So I'm thinking it might be Everestan.
Everestan?
Well, when I'm accessing my inner idiot, I generally find my default answer to everything is Scotland. So I'm saying Scotland.
OK, let's have a look.
Try this when someone asks you the price of bananas.
Scotland.
How do you want your steak cooked? Scotland. Yeah.
Where'd I have my first threesome?
I thought we were never going to talk about that.
I've told you before, a fat guy in a kilt is not a threesome.
He was a fat guy with a bagpipe. That's what you call a blowjob.
OK. Who wrote Alice in Wonderland? T.S. Eliot? Alice Lewis? Or Johnny Depp?
Well, if you're stupid, you wouldn't... T.S. Eliot probably wouldn't mean all that much, right?
Yeah.
Does he mean all that
No,
much?
I mean, I'm just accessing my inner idiot. Akmal, help me out here.
I think I would go Johnny Depp.
I think that's the answer.
I'd go Johnny Depp as well. Oh, what are we talking about?
Who hasn't?
Gordon? Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp?
Just after writing Pirates of the Caribbean 4 Curse of the Ship franchise, he may well have written Alice in Wonderland as well.
OK.
Let's go with that.
Johnny Depp, we're locking in Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Sucked
Alice
in.
Lewis, hey?
Who was Monty Python?
Scotland.
A snake?
Monty McPython.
A snake? A World War II general? Or a porn star? Monty Python.
Why isn't one of those answers just a penis? Because that's kind of what we're all...
That would be Mounty Python.
Yeah, right.
Or Monty
boobs.
Cock.
We've had boobs.
It's the old single entendre again. It's propped up its ugly head.
Well, if I could channel my inner idiot, it's got to be porn star, but I like the idea that it's a World War II general.
The last three answers were B, so I'm going the middle one again. B, a World War II general.
B, a World War II general. Let's have a look. In 2002, President George W. Bush described Iran, Iraq and North Korea as part of what? The axis of Qaeda, the bad guys, or Asia?
If there's something true going on there, and then that would be what the dumb person would say is right, because George Bush would never say anything that was true, and they would get that wrong. So I think none of the above. There is logic to that.
Yeah,
There
no,
is
that's
logic,
good, that's
I
good,
think.
that's good.
I don't know, because he's monumentally stupid. He thought, you know, he wouldn't sign the Kyoto Agreement because he still maintained she was the one who broke up the Beatles. I'm going to have to go with Asia, the supergroup Asia.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's have a look and see who's right.
One win, like the England cricket team. One game.
OK. This is the last one. You can tie the score here. Who or what is Banksy? Banks?
Is that Aussie for bank? Like, that's old Banksy.
Yeah. Oh, Banksy, go down to Banksy, put your money in a Banksy.
Nickname, because he's got a bank account. It's my mate Banksy. He's been to the bank.
Yeah.
I've just made a deposit in Banksy.
Oh, that sounded wrong.
Well, in that case, you'd better withdraw.
Who or what is Banksy? Banks, a flying squirrel, Bullwinkle's friend, or a lady who turns out to be a dude?
Oh, no.
So what would an idiot say?
Well, I don't think you've got to be smart necessarily to know what a Banksy is. You just got to be a bit of a wanker. Which would make me a wanker, and you, in fact, Joey, because and you, Paul, because apparently we all know what Banksies are.
I was a wanker well before Banksy came on the scene.
I'm going a lady who turns out to be a dude.
I think it might be as well, like in the Crying Game. They're making the Crying Game 2. Crying Game 2. Yep, she's still a dude. Yeah. No, I'm going to go Banks.
Let's have a look. Scores are tied, ladies and gentlemen. Gordon's managed to do it. Would you please thank Sarah Wilson and Gordon Southern? Strange but True is next. Time to bathe in the beauty of Strange but True. Claire, Akmal, Sarah, you had the heat.
Oh, that's amazing.
What are you doing with your
Now,
heat?
Akmal, try a pickup line on me.
Yeah, is there an angel missing in heaven? Because you got really nice tits. Oh, that didn't work well at all. Just like every night. And you would never get into Adelaide with these because it always got dogs. And the guy who works at the airport told me that the dogs never look for drugs, they look for fruit. So I'm just guessing a lot of people just putting these things in condoms and swallowing them to get through to Adelaide. And this is what I look like after a night on the Red Bull. Just some cheap visual gag.
So we have the heat gauge, the apples, and finally this.
John Waters.
Oh my God, he's coming back.
Calm down.
John Waters! Oh! Oh!
I am he as you are, he as you are, me as we are all together. See how they run like pigs from a gun, see how they fly. I'm crying, sitting on a cornflake, waiting for the band to come. Corporation t-shirts, stupid bloody Tuesday, man. You've been a naughty boy, you let your face grow long. I am the Eggman, they are the Eggman. I am the walrus, goo-goo-goo-tube. I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm yellow matter custard, dripping from a dead dog's eye. Grab a lock of fish wife, pornographic priestess. Boy, you've been a naughty girl, you let your knickers down. I am the Eggman, they are the Eggmen. I am the walrus, goo-goo-goo-choo, goo-goo-goo-choo. Goo-goo-goo-choo, goo-goo-goo-choo.
John Waters, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, John. Woo! John Waters.
What did Julia Morris just say in my ear?
I just said I'd like to cut his hair.
What's the story?
Is it something to do with the Beatles, obviously, because the Apple and music and something... John Lennon's been killed.
Well, yeah, 30
Is
years
it
ago.
something about, like, the casting process for Mardi Gras floats? Like measuring the hotness of the fruits?
Because you don't want to be a walrus.
You were thinking it was something more to do with Apple computers.
So, yeah, it could be Apple.
Apple computer.
Yeah.
It's like watching three dogs trying to build a barbecue.
I'm just wondering, because it's to do... That's like a hotometer, right? You're hot
Yeah.
or not.
Whether you're a walrus, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right.
Or an Eggman.
Or a
are you
cornflake.
sitting on a cornflake? In which case, you're as ugly as Akmal.
You can't. It doesn't work if you go,
You're on the right track, though, about the ugly thing. You're on the right track with the walrus.
There's an iPhone app that's come out that I think measures how ugly you are, which is handy in the schoolyard, especially when you wear glasses with
eye patch.
an eye patch.
Oh, where's the violins when you need them?
So our answer
iPhone-
is an iPhone app that tells you
application
how ugly you are.
measures
Because we got
ugliness.
confused with the walrus thing, but it's actually quite literal. If you're as ugly as a walrus, you'll come up badly on the iPhone uglier meter.
Thank you very much. Then do have it 10 points. A new iPhone application has been launched that claims to be able to tell how ugly someone is. It's called the Ugly Meter, named after the minimum safe distance you must stand from Mel Gibson. You just take a photograph of a person's face, then the Ugly Meter analyses its contours and displays a score out of 10. The higher the score, the uglier the face. It's perfect for people who are too busy playing with their iPhone to look up and judge for themselves. In tests, the Ugly Meter rated Brad Pitt and Mad Men star Christina Hendricks as ugly. Then again, when it was tried on Justin Bieber, he got a perfect score. The meter described him as the most beautiful girl it had ever analysed. The good news is there is already a device that can tell you if you're ugly or not. It's called a mirror. Don't move, beautiful peoples. More strange but true coming right up. Strange but true, for better or worse, Mikey, Julia Gordon. Your clues were Ronald.
Good evening.
You know, would a smile go astray occasionally just to show you're enjoying the show? A smile.
Oh, no, I love the show. Just certain aspects of it give me the irrits. Like wearing this matted red pube on my head.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
It's like someone's got Nicole Kidman's waxings for the past decade.
And what would that be on your nose then? Hey, do you want to come out and show people your shoes?
Come on, baby.
Show 'em your shoes. Dance, monkey. Dance for us. Dance for the people of Australia.
Actually, I'll tell you what, though, later on Paul's going to dress up as Hamburglar and you can catch us on RedTube.
You look very pretty. We also have the banquet.
I like the fact they've given me a big stack of these now. I feel like a tiny little man playing poker. I'm all in! What have you got?
I like that. And this.
Come on, I'm marrying John. Let's go. Come on. Go to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Go to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. We're going to the chapel
see. I think it's a bit of a stretch that Mummy's still a virgin.
Julia Morris, ladies and gentlemen, Julia Morris. And the Julia Morris Single Swingle Singers.
I've now dismantled this so it's 2 tall buildings and 1 short building. It's like Adelaide.
Do we have an answer?
I'm scared if the answer that I think it is could possibly be right.
Is it clown marriages?
Yes.
We have to eliminate. Is it clown marriages that he's the
It's not.
It's actually...
squirty dog collar?
how did you know my drag name?
I'd pay to see Squirty Dog Collar.
Oh, you have, darling, you have. Macca's are now having wedding receptions.
No way. So with this onion ring on the...
And instead of throwing confetti, there's pickles that fall from the ceiling where they've been stuck for years.
Do they actually do the ceremony at McDonald's?
Oh, yeah, you come down the slide in the...
Actually, they do the ceremony at the drive-thru.
Weddings at McDonald's. That's it?
That's what we-
Weddings at
that's
Macca's,
got to
mate.
be it.
I think it's Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
Yeah, it'd be bonkers if you didn't go via honkers.
They have it, ladies and gentlemen. 10 points. Coming in 2011, McDonald's will offer a new McWedding service for couples in Hong Kong. It'll be the happiest meal of your life. I'm loving it. It's a little bit fancy. The McWedding, when marrying a pregnant stripper in Vegas, is just too classy. If your marriage takes as long to break down as their food, you're on a winner. And if it's a shotgun McWedding, there's probably a junior burger on the way. If anyone here knows just cause why this wedding should not take place, speak now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, it's in a McDonald's. So in the family restaurant tonight, Claire Hooper, Akmal, Saleh and Sarah Wilson scored a tasty 51 points. Frying Mikey Robbins, Julia Morris and Gordon Southern on 48 points.
Jesus!
It doesn't lie. 10.com.au/GNW is the address to get the podcast, go behind the scenes or make an appointment at Hot Cuts to get a nipple in your ear. So we say, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Sheep. And leave you with the good news for the week ahead. George W. Bush's memoir, Decision Points, will be released, despite the fact he's still not sure who Decision is or what he's pointing at. Maybe it's where Obama bin Laden's hiding. Decision Points will be released in hardback, paperback and bath book formats. And it's the first presidential memoir to have a colouring-in section. Demi Moore will turn 48 and celebrate by taking her husband to Disneyland. David Helfgott will give a recital of Rachmaninoff's Concerto for trampoline and todger. It's the start of National Psychology Week. Be a Freud. Be very...
Freud.
Be very a Freud. Thursday marks 35 years since the Whitlam dismissal. Remember that, when Labour Prime Ministers were knifed by someone outside their party? And Tiger Woods will pocket $3 million for just showing up to play some golf in Melbourne. So it's a great time to be a hooker in Victoria. Good